Back when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, I remember that I used to constantly check the last scene and whether the girl that I'm talking to in my class is online. Then when I go to school and then I see her laughing with other guys, I'll get like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I'll get this kind of like jealous feeling. And to be honest, I don't blame her. You know why? Look at how I looked in the past. Look, will you actually care about me if you were in her shoes? Probably not. Us guys need love and intimacy since young, from your parents or romantically from another partner, but I didn't and you might not have. Because of that, we tend to crave validation from other people, and that was me. I fucking hated how transparent I was to the girls that were in my school or in general. I genuinely hated the fact that I was transparent and I wanted a solution. I wanted a way out of like this misery that I was feeling. And that's when I found out about building an aesthetic physique specifically to attract girls. I had no interest in the gym whatsoever at that time, but that was what I wanted, like attraction from girls. I was like, fuck, okay, this is the way. I heard this one thing and I realized I was like lied to the whole entire time. This might sound a bit vulgar, but if you imagine girls like touching themselves, yes, girls do touch themselves. Who do you think they touch themselves to? Is it the fat guy, the obese guy? Is it the skinny guy? Or is it like a ripped, muscular, strong dude? And again, girls do touch themselves, even like the nice girls in your school, and then they will never do anything like that. Yes, they do, but they just don't do it to you. If you're hearing this and you're like, fuck, like, oh, she's so right, like, actually, I do agree with that, then this video is for you. This is what you need to do. It's simple, but it's not easy. Listen up. If you have never heard anything about the gym before like me, I want you to do this. Make the gym your priority and obsess over it. You might have like friends or schoolmates that are going to the gym consistently. You could just ask help from them, honestly. Just ask like, oh, can I go with you? Or which gym do you go? And then just go to that gym. And I want you to train these muscles. So when you're at the gym, sometimes like there's like the treadmill and then there's the weight section. I want you to go to the weight section and then prioritize these 6 muscles. Your abs, like basically your stomach area, basically what a six-pack is. Your lateral delts, which is the side of your shoulder. Lateral means side and delts means shoulder. Your lats, so the white part of your back. Your neck, your upper chest. Usually people have like a pretty solid lower and mid chest from doing like push-ups and pushing variations, but the upper chest is usually what they lack. And if you don't train your upper chest, you basically have like a boob. It looks like a boob, it looks like a soggy chest, and you don't want that because that's bad for aesthetics. And you want your upper traps, because you don't want your physique, your neck to go like literally like that and then go down. You want it to like be proportionate. You've seen some people with weird ass like physiques and they don't train their traps and they just look like, they look skinny like, from the collarbone up, which is so weird. But then they look big when you see the rest of their body. I've made it easy for you. You can just go to the link in the description and then there will be a link to this app called Strong. It's basically a workout routine, a follow along workout routine. It's very easy to use. It covers all of the aesthetic muscles that you need. You can thank me by subscribing. If you're overthinking and you're like, oh fuck, how do I do this, how do I do that? Just take action and go to the gym right now. You might feel anxious or whatever. You have millions of limiting beliefs and thoughts, overthinking, anxious thoughts, but I want you to turn off your brain and just walk into the gym. Just go to the gym right now. I don't have to explain autistically like what you have to do to sign up for a gym, right? As long as you are training these 6 muscles consistently, like even like 4 times a week is really good enough, then you're good. You're already good. People talk about like the diet, the sleep, the recovery, the supplements, but as long as you're training weightlifting like 4 times a week, even like 2 times a week, you're making progress already. If you're training consistently, that is you're good already. You're beginning. If you can transition from that loser that checks whether the girl is online but still hasn't texted you yet, but to the guy that starts going to the gym, is huge. If you can make this transition, you're already like making a huge step in the right direction. That's the 80-20 rule. What the 80-20 rule is what is the 20% of things that you do that gives you 80% of the results. Does that make sense? So if right now I'm telling you to go to the gym and focus on these 6 muscles, it's the 80-20 rule, meaning this is the 20% of things that you're doing that gives you 80% of the results, and 80% of other things that you might do will get you 20% of the results. For you to maximize like the progress that you get, you literally go all in on like the 20% task, the 20% thing that gets you 80% of the results. You definitely want to do that. Of course, if you're like deeper into it, maybe you've been consistent for like two months, you can start looking about like diet and recovery, because that's like the cherry on top. And yes, you can train with like a shit diet. If you're eating like McDonald's every single meal, you still can make progress. I'll be honest, bro, the fact that you stayed to the end of the video, you should feel proud of yourself. Not much people are brave enough to actually accept that, fuck, this is happening to me. And they don't have like the courage to admit that I need a change, like this shouldn't be like that. The fact that you're doing this, I'm so proud of you. And it's time to create a new version of yourself. You can skip this part if you want. This is going to be a sales pitch. If you're actually like serious about building that aesthetic physique that I talked about, click the first link in the description. I will literally force you to get results when you work with me. It will not be like you buy from me and then I'm just gone. It will not be like that. Just click the first link in the description to check it out if you want. I hope this video helps you.